So, we are here on euROBIN Week 2023. First of all, for the people who's watching us, what's euROBIN about?
So, euROBIN is a European network of AI-based robotics, a network of excellence, having partners from 31 labs, 26 cities, 14 countries, and these are some of the most outstanding labs in the world, not only in Europe, coming today here in Seville to demonstrate what robotics can do, and especially how robotics can cooperate among different robots, different labs, different disciplines.
And what's the difference between this project and another one? What's the point of it?
So I think it's the only network of excellence in robotics in Europe. So the European Union has decided to found networks of excellence in different areas of AI. And we are the roboticists, and we would like to show how robotics is impacting our life and how robotics is going to change our future.
Okay, so what would you think that are the challenges of developing robots in Europe?
Europe has a strong tradition in robotics. This comes from a solid background in industry and also in the technology transfer. There are a number of research labs that have given rise to spin-offs and startup companies that gradually they're becoming a sort of small or medium enterprises. So on the basis of previous projects in which the technology transfer and also projects like digital innovation hubs, so euROBIN has arrived at the right time and remarkably has involved major labs in Europe, and this is also a very interesting challenge for robotics and AI, because there's a lot of talk and a lot of interest also in the common public, in the common audience about AI, but the challenges of taking physical machines, physical intelligent machines like robots, to do some task, to develop some work, is much more complicated than a simple algorithm like ChatGPT, which is based only on data. So here, of course, we deal with data, but also we deal with physics, with reality. This is the concept of physical AI, and it's also the concept of interaction technology. And Europe has always been playing a sort of leading role in the interaction technology and the, as Alin said, AI-based robotics.
So in comparison with the rest of the world, as you were talking, Europe has a very long tradition. How do you see Europe in comparison with other?
Well, first I would like to say that in this network of excellence, we want to develop scientific and technological developments, new scientific and technological developments, and also to build the community. So we want to build the robotic community, including not only research laboratories, but also companies. We have companies as partners. And we want to develop also technology transfer to the company, and I would say in general to the society. So the robots that we have are not something that are going to substitute people, but they are to work with people. So the key aspect here is to work with people and to serve to the people. So we want to, in this concept, we want to have many different applications involving industry, but also involving domestic application and also outdoor application involving logistics, for example, inspection of civil infrastructure. So there is a lot of services that our robot will be able to perform in the next years.
You were talking about robotics serving people. Do you think society is ready to share common ground and normal life, everyday task with robotics, or do you find that society is different about this?
Why not? Yes, I think so. So I think that the society would like to have always some kind of helpers. I don't want to say again that this is something that they are going to substitute the workers. They are helpers. And of course the society would like to have these helpers.
We have a mission, I believe, just following up Anibal's word. I mean, about the acceptability is also the issue of intuitiveness of using intelligent machines and robots. So the same way as now a millennial takes this tool without knowing the instructor manual, without knowing how it works, just switches on and understand how to use it. Now, we're not yet ready for this kind of technology, but our mission is to develop a sort of customizable, adaptive technology, which one day could be like plug and play. Like you buy like a device for your home, you buy a robot, and this is something that you feel it's useful. You feel that you want to invest money. You feel that it's something which can help you. And this, I mean, in a project like this is a sort of driver to make this happen in Europe.
Okay.
So maybe one important point is that all the partners being present here, they have developed already outstanding robots. So we have 3 application areas. One is industrial manufacturing, the future of manufacturing with cooperative robots, so-called cobots. Then we have an area of assistive robots, indoor assistive robots. So we all dream about having a butler at home helping for elderly, but also for younger people. And then it's the area of outdoor robotics, inspection and maintenance. And we have plenty of humanoid robots, advanced arms, flying systems, centaurs, quadrupeds on wheels, and they are all by themselves already outstanding. Now the question for us is how could we advance as a European community even faster by transferring methods and learning results from one lab to the other. So just imagine one of the humanoid robots figured it out, or maybe a user programmed that robot in their own home to solve a task, right? Maybe to open the fridge and take some objects or prepare a dish. And then over the cloud and the so-called EuroCore software infrastructure we provide, you can deploy this feature to a completely different robot from a completely different lab. That's our vision, right? Because many skills and features are similar, although the robots are different. And this will also boost the way we can access data, but also we can process data for learning together, right? All these AI methods are very data hungry, so you need to generate a lot of data. And by having a joint interface and a joint databases, all those robots should be able to advance faster. And that's what's maybe the main aim of the project, euROBIN.
So for the project, you think that this might be the future for Overlook on the 5 to 10 years? Or how do you see future in this period of time?
5 to 10 years, we see the tremendous advancement of AI in robotics, right? With speech interaction, but also the ability to get task-solving solutions from the internet. And transferring this AI, which today mainly happens in the internet, to the physical world, I think we mentioned this together, is a big challenge, right? And because in the physical world, data are expensive, right? We don't have millions of robots as we have millions of users yet. But in order to start deploying, you need those many robots. And I think that this is also something which our project might hopefully contribute. And we are here now for 1 full week with all those fantastic robots, having a hackathon, so having our PhD students, our postdocs, our master students working together, learning from each other, and teach our robots how they should learn from each other.
So we are researchers and engineers. Researchers, we are looking to the future. So we are building the future now with our robots. So we are thinking to the future. How will be the future? I think that we can, in some way, modify the future. So we are working to do that. But also, we are engineers, and we want to transfer our results to work in the industry or with the industry in the next few years. So we are combining both.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Bruno. Thank you, Alin. Thank you, Anibal. And I hope you have a great week. We all have a great week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep the green.
Fantastic. Very good. Let's see what they are doing. They are working 2 shows.